I love the most about my job is that I mark people for life with art. My Africa is diversity, beauty, and heritage. My name is Manel Mahdouani. I am a tattoo artist from Tunisia.
Manel is one of a handful of female tattoo artists working in Tunisia. She specializes in tattoos that originated in North Africa, called Amazigh.
My passion for Amazigh tattoos, actually, it started when I was a kid because my grandmother was tattooed and a lot of women in my family were tattooed. And after I started tattooing, that's when I thought maybe I should do more research about it, to learn about the tradition and symbols and try to introduce Berber tattoos to the world. They tell a story, especially a woman's story, how she grew up and how many kids she had, if she was loved, because generally her husband bring the tattooer and tattoo her, so the more she was tattooed, the more she was loved.
Manel's quest for knowledge about the traditional tattoos feeds her travels in and around Africa.
I tend to travel more, especially in Africa, because I need more information about tribal tattoos. I want to travel, for example, to Algeria and Morocco to compare the traditions because they are quite similar, but the symbols are not really the same. For example, in Tunisia, they are more decorated. Also, I want to travel to the sub-Saharan Africa because they also have tribal tattoos. It has a lot of functions like healing, magical tattoos, tattoos for protection. So I want to discover that in other countries, especially in Africa.
Her journey into tattooing, however, hasn't been easy.
I faced a lot of challenges when I started working. One of them is that I can't get tattoo supplies in Tunisia and I have to import them. The other challenge was my family, because in the beginning I never told them that I was tattooing people, and also they never knew that I had tattoos. I'm tattooing the Berber symbol of the olive tree. They are very minimalistic representation of the olive tree.
In Tunisia, tattooing is considered taboo for many, but it was once considered a mark of beauty.
Now we're going to meet with our guest. She lives here. And we're gonna talk about her tattoos and when she got those tattoos. The first time she got her tattoos when she was 7 years old. She has tattoos on her face, on her chest, and arms. And she said that the more the woman is tattooed, the more she's beautiful. This is a key. This is a palm. This is a palm tree. Palm tree. They represent a lot. So they used a razor blade, and they do the designs with the razor blade, and then they put ink on it. It's different from our modern tattooing, and she said that it really hurts a lot, and it takes a lot of time. Well, 3 to 4 weeks to heal. When she got married, she didn't get more tattoos, and she told me that tattoos replace makeup.
While Manel wanted to be a veterinarian when she was a child, she immersed herself in art, drawing since a young age.
First time I got to the tattoo world was when I got my first tattoo. And that's when I realized that probably I can make living from tattooing. My friends were my canvas, and especially my ex, and I learned tattooing on his body. The most memorable customer I had is a German customer. He came to Tunisia looking for me, and he had no phone, no Facebook, nothing. And he was traveling for 4 years just to do tattoos around the world. When he came here, he went to a tattoo shop here in Tunisia, and he asked about me. So they called me, and they told me that he'd been asking for you for three days, and he was sleeping on the beach. So when I met him, he was looking for a Berber tattoo, and he got a palm tree. If I wasn't a tattoo artist, I would probably still doing street art. And I think also of going back to do street art with tattooing also. This place, there are a lot of street art and different kind of street art. And this is one of my favorite ones. It's a portrait. It's a portrait of an old woman. And she has tattoos on her face, as you can see. And also on her hand.
From street art to tattooing to doing a little bit of both, the one thing that Manel didn't do was give up on her art.
I can't open a tattoo shop here, and I can't even say to people that this is my real job, because they don't think it's a real job. Like, oh, what else do you do besides tattooing? So that's kind of hard. The impact that I want to show to people, that if you have a passion about something, you have to fight for it and make it till the end. If you have confidence in yourself, you can do it.
African Voices.